Red Hot Chili Peppers just dropped a new album. Again, yes, if you ever wonder how it feels to be God's favorite, it feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just that now John Frusciante is back, so we gotta make the man work, right? Because who knows, maybe he's gonna leave again. So we might as well just make two albums, and there we go. So we have Unlimited Love, and we also have The Return of the Dream Canteen. Do I love them both? Absolutely. Do I like all of the songs in the albums? No. The songs I loved. The songs I didn't like, they're there. It's not that I didn't like, it's just it's a matter of taste. So why not making it all just one really big official 2022 Red Hot Chili Peppers album? Basically a playlist. Yes, but before we start the video, since we're blaming both albums, please let me know in the comments what the name should be, because I tried to come up with something and I couldn't. Speaking of suggestion, this video was also a suggestion from a follower. He said you should do a video in which you compare each song in Unlimited Love versus Return of the Canteen position or by position. I'm already tired by reading that, but if you guys want to, let me know. And then another one in which you compose your own 17-song merge of both albums. That's what we're doing today. But he was very specific. He said also, not just picking them, but putting them in the right order to make your playlist. Fine. I still don't know which one I like better, but musically I guess I relate a little bit more to The Return of the Dream Canteen because it's totally my vibe. It's psychedelic, it's colorful, it's fun, it's experimental, or all over the place, whatever you want to call it. Self-awareness. But Unlimited Love is like the comeback and marked a really important part of my life, because I remember like talking to Flea. I remember seeing them in the Walk of Fame and seeing them for the first time live. It brings really important feels to me. With that being said, I want to create a psychedelic album, but also I want to show you that it's the comeback of Frusciante. So we want to pick songs where his elements are very strong. Okay, so let's see. Why are you crying, John Frusciante? You wish you had the talent, right? Yeah, but you don't. So let's just start by Unlimited Love, since it was the first album to be released this year. And I'm gonna start by saying that I don't love Black Summer. I learned how to love it, but I don't really do. Okay, I agree. It has been a long time since I met a new friend. Yes, this song is not for me, so we're gonna skip it. It's okay, because right after it, we have Here Ever After, which I'm a bitch for this song. I love this song more than I love my life sometimes, which would be the same thing because this song is my life. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but I really like this song. I think it should have been a single, by the way. I remember the first time I saw this live. I'm not gonna organize the album right now because I gotta pick the tracks first, but I do feel like this song would be a good opener. You haven't heard of Red Hot Chili Peppers in like what, 5 years? Then Frusciante is back. The first thing that you listen is this. I come on. Aquatic Mouth Dance is not one of my favorites. It would fit the vibe that I'm going for, the psychedelic vibe. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of Flea's favorite because it has the I don't know the name of this instrument. I cried listening to this song because I was in a really bad place, Hollywood Boulevard. I have mixed feelings for it now. I don't know if I don't want to put it because I don't really like this song. I thought I did because I related to it in the past, or if I do like the song but I don't want to think about it now because it reminds me of something different. We're never gonna know, but I feel like we need this sad song in the album, so we're gonna put here. It was too shy, I don't even have to say anything. Totally vibes, perfect. Love that song, love the music video. I don't see people talking about it like they should. This is a really good track. It's really fun and embodies the Red Hot Chili Peppers energy. No. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the fan favorites, right? I always see people talking about this song, but it's not one of mine. One thing that is getting me here is that I can remember if I saw this song live or not. And this is a problem to me because I have a really good memory. So if I don't remember if I saw it or not, no, let me share something. I love this track, I really do. But there's this song, I think it was the one that I was singing now. Hold on. Yes, it's definitely the song that I was singing now, Roulette, from the new album. Just listen to it side by side and you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. Because I swear, when I first listened to Roulette, it came the Bastards of Light in my head. I might add it to the playlist just in case we need it. I also have mixed feelings about White Braids and Pillow Chair. I might put it on the album, I might not. Okay, we gotta decide this later. I'm gonna add to the playlist, but I don't know. One-Way Traffic and Veronica didn't really click for me. It took a while to grow on me, so I don't really know if I like it or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It has a heart in here, so it means that I do like it. I don't know. I gotta sit straight to talk about this one, because gotta show respect. The Heavy Wing. Tell me this wouldn't be a good choice for a single. It's gonna be for me, okay? In my album, this is gonna be a single. That is the actual real comeback of frusciante, and I love this song so much. So the first time that I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers live was right at the release day of the album at the film. It was very small, secret. It was the live debut of all of those tracks. They didn't play the whole album, but they introduced the songs. I was kind of hoping to see the Heavy Wing and Dark Necessities as well. Then I learned painfully in the hard way that they don't play songs from the albums that he wasn't part of. And then I got mad at John Frusciante. I didn't want to fuck with him anymore. I was like, I don't care that you're back because you're not playing the song that I like. But when I went to the actual concert in the venue and everything, I remember perfectly this moment where there was someone bothering me in my seat, so I had to leave, and I was like crying, sad, and a lot of emotions at the same time. So I left and I started walking around the venue like right far in the pit and everything. I remember they started playing the Heavy Wing. It was ding, ding, ding. I can describe to you in details, but I won't do this now, don't worry, how I felt in that moment, like what I saw, how I felt, the colors, everything, because it was an experience. It was beyond magical. So I remember seeing Flea and Frusciante playing together, like face to face, kind of face to face, like instrument to instrument. Their chemistry, their connection is bizarre. It's insane. That changed everything to me. Okay, this is a way bigger than I thought. I think the only other time that I felt that was when I saw Duff McKagan and Slash. They were kind of arguing through the instruments. So I'm definitely adding the Heavy Wing and Tangelo. What do I have to do with this song? Nothing. Now let's go to the return of the drinking thing. It's very nice how both albums have a totally different vibe, but it's the same at the same time. Like a lot of the tracks, they sound a lot like a lot of the other tracks from Unlimited Love. It's very interesting to notice how their mind was working at the time. Like you can hear some songs and you're like, I see what you're trying to do here. Listening to those two albums at the same time, it was a very interesting experience. I highly recommend it. Another thing that is interesting, I recently found out about the Red Hot Chili Peppers B-sides, right? I want to talk about this at some point, by the way. Let me know if you want a video about that. I found the B-sides recently, and most of them are from 2006, which is when Stadium Arcadium, aka one of the best albums of all time, was released, which is interesting because it's already a big ass album. Isn't it crazy to think like they dropped two albums and B-sides, and now this? I think about that a lot. Like for a band to be successful, all of the members, they have to be talented and connected. Look at my room. It's totally my vibe. I love this album because of that, but also the way that they didn't care at all about what they were doing. Like it's very authentic. I feel like all of their albums are in this one. This song is gonna be in my head for 3 years. Tip on my tongue, absolutely, hell yes, not even a question. Have you seen the music video? It's just so cool. It literally became one of my favorite music videos ever. It opens the album very well, and it goes with the vibe that I'm looking for, the psychedelic vibe. So definitely this one. Speaking of psychedelic, Peace and Love for You Tonight, baby! At first, this was my favorite song of the album. Today, I have a new favorite one, but okay, like that changed like a Friday was this one, Saturday, today was another one. That's what I mean. I'm completely in love with this song, with the vibe that it has. I didn't like Reach Out at first, but when it starts the charts part, when it starts to get aggressive, like da 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 da, and the bridge, I recently learned the term, okay, for that part of the song at the end where everything changed. By the way, I feel like all of the bridges from this album, they are very remarkable. Like it doesn't matter if I liked the song or not, I did like all of the bridges. I felt so fancy saying that for no reason. We have 11 songs so far. Can you believe that Addy took a while to grow on me? I didn't like it first. I know, I had to listen to it for a couple of times, and now I'm completely obsessed with it. And I love it, and I just like it. And I love it, and I didn't like before. Because nobody's perfect. Not even me. At first, I thought it was gonna be one of my favorites. I really liked it, but then after a while, I just didn't anymore. Like by the second listen, it's usually the opposite, but I don't know. I guess that because it changes a lot all the time, I didn't really feel it. My favorite song, for real, no, I gotta. know. Bella. Ah, that's my favorite track of the album. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The guitars go like, it's so good. It's so good. Listen. We have 13 tracks and the 14th is gonna be Roulette. That is the song that I was talking about before. I am obsessed with this song. I feel like it gets better every time that you listen to it. It doesn't start like that strong. It doesn't start like, I'm gonna love this song. But as you listen, you're like, hey, hold on. There are things going on here. When I finish the video, the first thing that I'm gonna do is to listen to the song again. Now let's talk, me and you, like here. What the fuck was my cigarette? No, you got it. Because I didn't. Like, I felt really inspired to write a video just about this album. I don't know if I already said that, but let me know if you want the video, okay? Because I can develop the thinking. But what was that? It's there, you know. It's not one of my favorites, but it's there. A low-key, very low-key, reminded me of Gorillaz. I like this song. It has a heart in here, so it means that I did listen to it a few times by now, but I don't really remember it that very well. But if I put a heart, Shoot Me a Smile, I don't think I like this one. Handful, I don't think I like this one. The Drummer, I hated this one. I'm sorry. You know, I make mistakes. It's rare. It's very underrated. I didn't see anyone talking about that. The more I listen, the more I like it. Differently than La La, this is definitely my least favorite of the album. I just, Proper Belly, I barely can remember. I'm very sorry, but it wasn't one of my favorites. I feel like I loved the first part of the album, and I am getting there in the second part. I can see that is very good. Like, the quality is very good and everything. Again, I had so many thoughts listening to it. All good thoughts, all good thoughts, all good feelings. So I do want to talk about this. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like I'm not mature yet for that. Carry Me Home. Lyrics, vibey. Vibes, vibey. I mean, we have 17 tracks, which is so good because I didn't really like in this note. Yay! Okay, let's organize it now. I'm gonna organize it now though. It's a lot of songs. I'm not gonna be able to do this now. Okay, so let's do this. Let's make juice out of the content, okay? Because God knows when we're gonna have another album, so we might as well use the opportunity to make a lot of videos on it. If you guys want a part 2 or for me to organize the tracks, the best ones or something like that, let me know. If you have a better idea, let me know as well, because as you can see, I do use your ideas in the videos, okay? Also, the other video that I made about Red Hot Chili Peppers Unlimited Love, I love that video, by the way. I had just cried like 30 minutes before filming. Yeah, there's Chi behind the video. I can show you at some time when we have time. That was also a suggestion, you know. I feel like all of the Red Hot Chili Peppers videos was a suggestion because Red Hot Chili Peppers fans are the best. Maybe because it's my favorite bands and I'm one of them. Yes, maybe. At least now you know what I think about the album and what my favorite tracks are. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. We're almost at 3,000 followers. That's so cute. I'm very excited for that. And if Red Hot Chili Peppers can drop 2 albums, I can drop 2 videos on the same topic as well, okay? Bye. I'm gonna listen to it now.